Hello, my name is James, I'm the mayor of JamessTown, and unfortunately, within about 2 days from, this recording, this game sadly will no longer, well, I was going to say exist, that's not entirely true, it's no longer going to be online. But supposedly, the story mode is also being taken offline. Don't currently know if that means there's going to be some kind of offline workaround. It would be pretty stupid if the game was just straight unplayable, but who knows at this point. Battleborn. I remember playing the beta for this game when it came out. I was really looking forward to playing it some more because it was a nice sort of change on the MOBA genre that wasn't quite Smite, wasn't quite League, and Overwatch was still, still Overwatch. And unfortunately, things just did not pan out for whatever reason. So, I guess I'll be taking one very last sad look at Battleborn. Honestly, even after what? When did this come out? 2016? Yeah, 16 must have been. Same year as Overwatch. The game still feels like quite good, honestly, and that is what surprises me. Oh, I forgot about the turrets. So you can like place down kind of like a bit of, I don't know, I was going to say TFT, tower defense is the word I was looking for. Oh, I don't really know what I'm upgrading, so I see that. Go invisible.
And more importantly, deny your enemies the joy of taking your life.
Joy of taking my life, brilliant.
Shard. Shatter and collect shards to purchase and upgrade
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame the game didn't work out, because this is quite fun. I definitely play more of this. I don't know. I don't know if it would. I highly doubt, it'll be getting enough attention to stop the closure of the servers. It's a shame. The game's got some uniqueness, and oh god, I died. And it has charm. I'll give it that it has charm. Okay. Yeah, it's unique. It's a unique approach. I mean, we kind of, have access to paladins, which probably kind of filled the free-to-play void of this to some degree. Yoink. Oh, I didn't actually destroy it. Ah, here we go. So this is the weird turret section. I think that makes minions and me run faster apparently. Oh. Since I'm here, I can get just a regular turret, upgrade it, see how things go. So, it's pretty standard sort of hero shooter MOBA approach with some small alterations here and there, but I think they work quite well. Hello, Oscar Mike. Sorry, I need to reload. There we go. Obviously, I'm just fighting AI. I honestly have no idea if people are still playing this online, so we will have to see. I do really hope that the single-player content still exists, because honestly, I mean, what would be the point of just deleting the game and be like, well, you can't play this anymore? Like, let people play against AI. There's really no need to be, a bitch about it. Oh, leave me be. Invisible, please. I remember in the beta, I think my favourite character, I think her name is Feet. I'm pretty completely forgot about this damn turret. Pretty sure my favourite character back in the beta was twofold. There was Phoebe, who was busted. She messed around with time. She had a really good poke, and she could chase like a madman. It was fantastic. It was actually fantastic. And then there was also a character that was basically he was basically a robot gentleman and had a cane which turned into a sniper when he went down the sights. It was gorgeous. It was a really cool character concept, and it's just a shame to really see it all go. But they really really just the game just didn't seem to capitalize well. I'll go with this one. Yeah, it just seems a shame that the game didn't really capitalize at all. Like, I think a lot of people agreed that the game probably should have been released as free to play after basically realizing that Overwatch was kind of taking all of their, business, unfortunately, because people make the argument with this game that Overwatch didn't necessarily destroy it, and I don't think Overwatch is completely to blame, because Battleborn had its own unique sort of system to it, but I definitely don't think it helped. They honestly either should have released it earlier, got people in earlier, or possibly afterwards. But then again, I think they still run into the issue of just not having enough player base, because, Overwatch at the time was, it was pretty much all people were talking about. Because, back then Blizzard could pretty much do no wrong, which unfortunately is not really the case anymore. And the game just kind of got released into obscurity, and a bunch of people made the argument that really it should have been free to play from the offset, which I don't know if I necessarily agree with, but I think if they released it at a severely reduced cost, like maybe 20 quid or $20 or whatever, maybe it would have done better. Maybe it would have had the, the player base to keep it going, but who am I to say? Unfortunately, on the 25th of the 1st though, the game is, by the sounds of things, it's essentially dead. So, here's hoping we can find a match of some kind. I have no idea. Let's see what happens. What's on Team 1? Phil, in-game chat. We'll team, yep, that's fine. Paradise. Oh, Paradise, I remember from the beta. Let's see if I can find anyone. I only see my name. Oh dear. Oh, I'm trying to think. Who was... So, there's Phoebe. Oh, she is called Phoebe. I remembered. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with Phoebe. She's melee, but... So, she's got, no skins. And then the rest are bots. Okay, it seems I'm not gonna find another player, which is really sad. But I really hope just the AI component of the game still exists, because why would you take it out? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you take it out? But yeah, why would you take out the AI if it can be done locally? Surely it can be done locally. I couldn't understand why it wouldn't, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll have another look on the 26th, see if the game is at least playable. So this was the game mode I think they had in the beta. So yeah, this is basically the game mode I think I know from the beta, because I've not touched the game properly in whatever since the beta. When it came out, I got to level 2 and that was it. I don't know what it was. I think it's because I got the game, I don't know, months heavily discounted after the game was released, and it was not the ideal situation. Poke. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So as you can clearly see, basically take what there is to say about League of Legends, Smite, and then I suppose Overwatch, and then go from there. Did she die? I don't remember. Jump, 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 jump. Not hot. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Skill shot or not. I'm just gonna stand here and destroy your accelerator. There we go. So yeah, this is actually this is exactly like one of Smite's game modes, which is like I think it's the arena, where minions have to sort of be led. Oh dear me! Oh dear God! I'm so yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. Back to where we were. Oh, Phoebe, you are way less hinged than I remember. I'll be honest, even though the game is 4 years old, it still looks pretty solid. He says as massive flashing orange lights blind. Taking some getting used to. Yeah, the game is still quite enjoyable. I mean, it's against bots, so you know. There's only... So, okay, so that takes time to recharge. But yeah, the main gameplay had, like... It was nice to have a bit of variance to it, because you had the story, because if you just want to work in co-op, you had the MOBA side of things, if you wanted to, you know, have a bit of competitiveness, that's up to you, really. Because I'm not a massive MOBA fan. That's why I like going against AI. But yeah. And then obviously they had a bunch of Jesus Christ. Ooh. What? Well, I see one problem with the game. Well, I was going to finish my sentence, and then it fucking crashed on me, so there we go with that. So, I decided to come back, thinking that the game, you know, probably deserved another fair shot. And, you know, I could play someone else. Come here, Ostermite, there we go. So this is the gentleman sniper I talked about. Sadly, could not find anyone else online. It is still just me. Oh my God, I'm actually being destroyed by bots. It's my team. It doesn't matter, I'm dead. I'll give the game the benefit of the doubt. I think I clicked out of my borderless window, but I could have sworn I was on full screen, and then the game crashed. So maybe it was technically my doing. I don't fully comprehend on why it would crash the entirety of the game, but here we are. If it happens again, then we know stability isn't the best, but you know, it gave me an excuse to play a different character, I suppose. I can, you know, I can say that. Is there anyone for me to get? There we go. Yay, headshots. So this is capture. I don't really know. I don't actually know what I was going to say, so I'm just going to sort of end my sentence there. I think I was going to say, I don't know what there is to spend money on, but I did eventually find it. Come here. Come here, you weird Borderlands 2 skin. Oh wait, come back. It's like the only skin I've seen. Like, it looks kind of cool, but also kind of bad. It doesn't look amazing. I don't know what I want, so I'll pick that. I don't know what I want, so I'll pick that. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I actually missed. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, ult. Do the ult. Oh! Oh, you can taunt after they die, just in case. Do you call them hobos? What a wild man. But yeah, as I was saying, the game still looks quite nice. It's down, I mean, let's be real. 2K Gearbox, they're kind of known for their like cel-shaded look at this point. That's why Borderlands works so well with its visuals. So I can say I'm still quite a fan. Let's put reload speed. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I can demonstrate anymore, but I will miss this game. I didn't play it. Kind of wish I had spent more time in it. Unfortunately, Battleborn, this is where we part. Whether I'll do another video on this after the 25th, I might potentially, just to see what's happened to the game, if anything other than online has been stripped away. Kind of hope offline still stays. It'd be weird for them to take it out, but remains to be seen. It's a shame to see it go. I had some good, fond memories with a beta at the very least. It's a shame I never really put any time into the actual game, but I think most of my time was put into Overwatch for like 2 years, and once I was finished with that, I kind of just had giant burnout with these types of hero shooters, and now they're not really as prominent as they used to be. Although you could make a case for Valorant at the minute, I suppose. Sadly though, that is it for Battleborn. Whether we'll see this series again is highly unlikely, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Look at 2020 after all. And with that, I must come to a close. I've been James, the Mayor of JamessTown, and unfortunately for Battleborn, not until next time. Goodbye.